So the global community files just got released. And as you can see, Trinity is used 0.07% of the time, man, which is insane. And we also have Excalibur Prime, Baruch, and Equinox, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't own them, okay, bro? So I am going to try and reach level cap today with 3 of the top 10 least used Warframes. So this is, oh man, this is not gonna end well, I'm telling you guys right now. Now the other 2 Warframes that I am going to use is gonna stay secret, guys. I'm sorry, okay, I'm sorry. But this is actually an excuse to use the Lady Gemini skin for the first time. What's gonna save me today the most is my Fortifier on my secondary, which is the dual Toxicist. Apart from that, honestly, bro, one thing you guys need to know about me is I'm bad at gaming, okay? I'm going to admit it right here, right now. I'm bad at gaming, yes. I cannot even do a solo level cap with Revenant, alright? If I do the Revenant, I'm dying. Man, it's embarrassing to admit, okay? It's embarrassing to admit. But brothers and sisters, we are here to have fun, okay? Today, I'm just gaming at the best of my abilities, alright? If you look at my build, you know what? Okay, wait, 1 second. I just took a build of YouTube, so shout out Serious Silver Quiff. Shout out to you. I took a build off of YouTube. This is so much survivability, bro. I'm gonna name everything. Not only is Trinity a support frame, so you get a bunch of healing, a bunch of defense, a bunch of this, a bunch of that. On top of all this, I have Brief Respite for, what's it called again? Shield gating, I guess. Vigilante Vigor for shield gating, Fast Inflection for shield gating, Primitive Redirection for shield gating, Arcane Aegis for shield gating, plus Rolling Guard. So this, oh man, it's so many things stacked up upon each other because I don't know, man. I don't know. Now apparently there is a Trinity Prime. I do not have Trinity Prime, so yeah, there's that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, subscribe. Okay, we're coming closer and closer to 6,000 subscribers, which is a lovely goal, man. And you guys could help me out by giving 250, 300 likes. I don't know. Between 250 and 300. Let's go. Now, I did attempt solo level cap before. I did it with Uriel, then with Valkyr, and then with Revenant Prime. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I did not reach level cap, okay? Not a single time. I came the closest when I was playing with Revenant, and then at some point I died. No, I died with Revenant, guys. It might be embarrassing, okay, but I gotta admit it. When I say I gotta admit it, guys. I'm sorry. And by the way, you could watch that video on the top right. Gotta plug my channel, shout out my channel. But I'll give you a rundown on Trinity's abilities, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know, like, from my head, so I'm gonna be doing this with you guys. So I have Roar subsumed over her first, which her first ability. Yeah, okay, okay. I don't remember. All you gotta know is I subsumed Roar over the first ability. Now the second ability, this gives what is it? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, so second ability is Energy's. Third ability, since we do have the augment for it, Abating Link, we get 113% armor reduction on 3 enemies. And while I'm linked to enemies, the channeled or damage taken will be linked to my enemies, basically. Then the fourth ability, all you gotta know, damage reduction, a bunch of healing. Now, since we do have Brief Respite and then a bunch of shield things, the objective for today is going to be to activate as many abilities as possible so we can stay alive as long as possible until, actually, no, not as long as possible, until Exalizer 108. Which, guys, am I gonna reach it? Am I gonna reach it, guys? Yeah? Can we run a prediction mod? Oh, I'm not live? Okay, alright. Shout out my Twitch channel, which you can see in the top right and the link in the description. Almost at 1,000 followers. Okay, now that's enough plugging of my channels. I think her passive also does something with HP, but I don't have allies in my team, so I think her passive doesn't really go to waste, but I don't really use it, so I don't know, man. Now let's talk a little bit more about the least used Warframes, because you also have Wukong Prime, which is the #1 most used Warframe, which to me was a shock. Honestly, I didn't know that at all. Okay, this is the very first rotation done, guys. Very first rotation. Isn't this lovely, man? Isn't this lovely? Now you can see I did do an armor strip on this guy. Bro, I can't. Yeah, no, this pissed me off. And I just jumped. Okay, wow. Yeah. Someone delete this game for my PC, please. I say someone delete this game as if this isn't my PC, bro. What's wrong with me, man? Alright, but look at this, Gangy. What just... I got teleported, okay, but look, Gangy, look at this. The ball is literally on top. Yeah, nah, this is crazy. As I said earlier, I'm gonna give this 3 attempts. The first attempt already isn't looking good, man. I can't lie, this bro, I don't know how plausible this is for me, man, because I'm not good at gaming. I just told you guys. Okay, Minya. Minya's done. This is what we got to see, man. This is what we got to see. I think this is so much more calm, bro. I remember I did this on a live stream. I attempted solo level cap, bro. I was getting rage baited left and right, bro. I was so pissed at my chat, bro. But today I can do this without having somebody in my ear telling me what to do left and right, laughing every time something goes wrong, bro. Today is just calm. It's me and my mind. All right. Now I can't lie. If I had a chat, this would be this would be so much more entertaining, bro. Oh man, you know what? I do hope this goes this goes right, but do I have faith in myself, man? If I ran a prediction on myself, honestly, I would choose no, bro. Trinity, guys, you guys gotta understand. This is the first time I'm using Trinity. The only time I used Trinity was half an hour before this video to level her up, and as you can see, I'm still leveling her up, bro. It's level. All right, I just died. Okay. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. I didn't die. I did not die today. Alright, now I'm back alive. Let's go. You know what? I think I know what the problem is. Let's switch. Wait, I'm still taking damage. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Different skin. I hope people realize that this isn't really, like, extremely serious, okay? I'm trying to reach level cap, but I'm also not. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Because anytime I do these things, people take it very seriously and they get, like, you know, kind of irritated that I don't try my best or something. I try my best, but my best is all I can do, okay, bro? People always give me a bunch of tips, which I appreciate, but, bro, I'm doing this for fun, right? If I was really trying to reach level cap, I would just go back on Revenant and this time activate Mesmer skin every 5 seconds, bro, because the only reason I kept dying on Revenant was because I forgot about Mesmer skin, which, you know, is the no dying button, bro. Okay, in terms of survivability, this is way better than I thought. The only annoying thing is that we are fighting Corpus, so my abilities will get reset so many times, which is quite annoying. Because if I remember correctly, was it my third ability? I think it was my third or fourth ability gave me a bunch of damage reduction. So if those are up, I get a bunch of damage reduction. And if those aren't up, I just gotta activate them and then I get a bunch of shield, you know? Now let's talk a little bit more about the least used Warframes. So the number one least used Warframe, which makes a lot of sense, is Excalibur Prime, which surprisingly isn't that far behind Trinity. I think Excalibur was like 0.04% and Trinity is 0.07%. So man, they are quite close. They're quite close together. I do not know where Trinity Prime ranks on this skill. Wait, it's not a skill. On this stats chart. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. But as I said earlier, I do not have Trinity Prime, man. Because a big reason a bunch of these Warframes are actually... Okay, alright. Shout out Jinxie because... Alright. Okay, let me stop. But a big reason most of these Warframes are ranking very low is because they have Prime Warframes, right? Which make... Wait. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Which makes a lot of sense. Now, there are so many of those Warframes that I just don't own. You also have Baruch, which is, I guess you could say, is the truly least used Warframe. Which, honestly, I'm thinking about it. I don't know where you can get them. You can get them from Fortuna, is it? I don't know. An activity on Fortuna. Maybe like Exploiter Orb or the other one. Baruch is obtained somewhere with... The same place where you can get Hildrun, with which Hildrun is also in the top 10 least used Warframes. Now you also have Equinox, which I guess is just a bad farm. It's the reason why a lot of people don't have Equinox. Equinox Prime is a lot higher up. And then after Equinox, actually it is Trinity. So Trinity is, I would say, the third least used Warframe in the game. Because Excalibur Prime, would you really count Excalibur Prime? I mean, it's like, it's pretty much a collector's item at this point, right? If I remember correctly, there was also a Excalibur Umbra Prime that existed, but I personally have never seen it before. I think it was like a China exclusive or something. I don't know, it was an exclusive somewhere. Bro, you know what the crazy part is? The third ability is like a full armor strip on these Trex Exercisers. I'll show... Exercisers? Wait, what are Trex Centurions, there we go. I'll show you guys because the Corpus obviously doesn't have armor or as much armor as the, well, Centurion things. But as long as I got my third ability up, a bunch of these enemies just don't got any armor anymore. Look at this. You know how satisfying this is to see? I'm constantly linked to these enemies. I'm just blasting their heads off. Okay, am I a violent person? No. Do I come over as a violent person? Sometimes I do. Now today I'm also using Nautilus. Shout out Nautilus because it groups a bunch of enemies together, which is, in something like this, it is very useful, I would say. Wait. Oh no, there are 3 extra guys. Okay, it's time to move. It's time to move. But in a game like this, it's very useful because I get overwhelmed so much, especially once I'm solo. With the dual toxicist, there's a bunch of like damage. Is it AoE? I guess the dual tox is really AoE damage. It's more like linking damage. Oh wait. Third ability, look, full armor strip. Lovely, man. It's lovely. Oh, there you go. And now I forgot what I was talking about before I said armor strip. Dual toxicist, linking, shooting. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. You can see a bunch of numbers up on the screen. Okay, that's basically what I'm. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Oh, we got angst. Okay. Honestly, I don't know what angst does. Okay. He kills me. That's what he does. Where's angst? Where's angst here? I just did a bunch of damage. Okay. Wait. Get this. Come on. I think I did armor strip this guy. Okay, shoot him. There we go. The exercises are going up very, very quick. So, this may be the end of the run. Of course not. I'm lying. I'm not lying. I'm kidding. Okay, get this exerciser, bro. You know what? This is very high octane for me. This is too high octane for me. We got 13 exercisers. So, the 4th round is imminent. Is that the word? I'm trying to expand my English vocabulary. Imminent, not eminent, imminent. Yeah, the 4th round is imminent, guys. Bro, this ball on top of this, bro, that's annoying. That's actually annoying. Okay, let's keep going. One exercise is about to get taken over, which is not lovely, Despite all of these fail saves I have, which is a bunch of shield recharge. I have primed redirection even, so a bunch more shield. I have a brief respite. Oh man, I have so many shield things. I even have rolling guard, and I still died like twice in the span of 18 minutes, bro. What are you talking about, man? But yeah, the enemy is getting grouped together by my guy Nautilus. Man. It is such a big help, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna be honest, that was my fault. I don't know why I was so... I was standing so nonchalantly for no reason. Okay, alright. I apologize to myself and everybody watching for that big fail. Okay, heal with the 4th ability. Come on. Look at my shield. Bro, I love seeing the arcane Aegis doing its thing, bro. That's so lovely. Okay, 4th rotation done. 5th rotation imminent. Or actually it's ongoing at the moment. Okay, let's see how quickly we take this guy out. Armor strip, then do a bunch of headshots. This is not even in incarnate form. Still lovely. Not even... Man, this is a good weapon. I don't know. When I see people do level cap, they always go like super over the top. Or okay, over the top really isn't the word. They do everything in their power they min-max a lot, basically. One thing I have never done is used a weapon primer. So I do have like my Nautilus to prime the enemies, but I don't have like a separate weapon. I don't have like an epitaph or a nucor that I've ever used for priming enemies, you know. And I just died again. Maybe that's the reason I died, because I don't use these things that oh man. But I don't know. I'm not the type of guy to min-max for these things. I guess that's the best option, but bro, yeah. I'm gonna go bald because of the amount of stress I'm gonna have if I gotta do so many things in succession, man. And I know there's gonna be one person in the comments who's telling me I'm already bald. Guys, okay, I'm not old, I'm not an unk, I'm not bald. Okay, exercises are starting to pile up. So this it's not looking good, bruv. Shout out Castillo. Okay, allegedly violence is here. So allegedly today I'm gonna abolish violence. Look at this. Violence is... Bro, how much damage do they... Okay. No, my abilities, wait. No, wait. There we go. Violence is abolished in my country. And my country is the dBankerr estate. The dBankerr estate kingdom. Or, wait, that's a kingdom. The kingdom of the dBankerr estate. Okay, it doesn't really make sense. Guys, forget it. Forget whatever I just said. Bro, I don't know why I have like a creeping suspicion that my recording isn't going well. Okay, it looks like my recording is recording everything that's supposed to record. Shout out the word record. But man, it meant... No. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been dying. I've been getting the exercises pile up left or right. But let's be honest, it is going quite well. Okay, for me it's going quite well, I would say. I expected a lot more turbulence. I expected a lot more troubles. But man, this is... I would say it's going quite well. Also, I forgot one thing to plug one of my channels, which is the Discord. Shout out my Discord. You can join via the link in the top right or in the link in the description. Man. I don't know what that ad-lib was. Probably should never do that again. But it does not matter, okay? But man, yeah, this is actually going way better than I thought. Now, I'm gonna reveal, okay? Yeah, this is a very grand reveal. I'm gonna reveal one of the Warframes I'm gonna be trying next, which is Hero. Not Hero Prime. Because I don't have Hero Prime. I still need to get... Wait! No, I do have Hero Prime. Okay, I don't have a Hero Prime that is not in my foundry, so... I'm gonna be doing the normal Hero, which the normal Hero is, I think, the 10th Warframe, the 10th least used Warframe, so... We have to wait and see, man. Hero Prime is probably somewhere up there, but... You know, technically Hero is in the top 10 least used Warframes, so that's the one I'm going to be using. This might be a sign for me to start building my Hero Prime. That is, bro, Hero Prime has been in my foundry for, wait, oh my, almost a week. I just realized. Okay, that's not good, really. Okay, that isn't really good. Oops. All right, you know what, guys? I wanted to connect with the people in the YouTube comments more. Okay, I love my Twitch chat, but whoa, I've low-key been neglecting my YouTube, what's it called, YouTube comments. So then I want to ask you guys a couple of questions. Aside from Warframe, what is your favorite game? Or no. Aside from Warframe, what is your main game? How about that? There we go. That's a better question. For me personally, I would say currently it's Megabank and the Resident Evil games. I just finished Resident Evil 2, which is also up on my channel. Yes. This was another front to me to plug one of my channels again. But all jokes aside, yes, I've been playing. I've been trying to diversify my portfolio, so I'm trying to upload more things that are different from Warframe, you know. But my main game used to be Destiny. Yeah, if you've played Destiny, you know exactly what state it is in right now. It's not looking good, bruv. Shout out Castillo again. And if you haven't played Destiny before, I'll just tell you, the state that it is in, it is quite troubling, I would say. And you know what the crazy thing is? I think there were a lot of people who were very positive about the latest DLC that has released. But no matter that, there are so many people who didn't even give it a try. Me personally, yes, I do have the DLC. I remember on the launch day, I played it. I even made a video about it. I played it and, you know, I didn't enjoy my time because at the time, which was December 2nd, I think? Yes, December 2nd. I booted the game up. I was playing it. I was like 2 months deep into Warframe. I don't know. I just couldn't get used to the fact that I couldn't bullet jump and stuff. I played for 2 hours and then since then I haven't played Destiny anymore. So I don't know, man. And the crazy thing about all of this is I genuinely do not hate the game. I just want a fun game experience, right? And if they can't offer that to me, I'm not playing. It's simple as that. I do think a lot of people make it a lot more serious than it really is, but yeah, Destiny really isn't in a good state right now. Even though the last DLC has been received quite, I guess, way less negative than the Edge of Fate, basically. The DLC was not exceptionally good, but it wasn't exceptionally bad, I guess you could say. Is what I've been hearing from most of the YouTubers, sources, this and that. Player counts aren't good, they're quite low. Overall, it's not looking good for Bunch, okay? People are hating on Marathon. I don't know, man. They've been teasing a roadmap, which was supposed to come earlier last year, or like the later half of last year. They delayed it to early this year. I think it was Q1 of 2026. I just died again. So how much more time do we have? We have until like March, or I guess the beginning of April to get that roadmap. Give me the roadmap, Bungie, please. I think we all know the word cautiously optimistic, but bro, there's no way they delayed this so much. I wonder what your guys' thoughts on this is. There's no way they delayed a roadmap and they are not releasing a Destiny 3. In my mind, and I know it's copium, but in my mind, what could they possibly be delaying a roadmap for? I'm stuttering, bro. That's how I just can't comprehend it. There has to be something big. Imagine, oh man, imagine they pull some BS and they release 2 more expansion names or something, and that's why they had to delay it, bro. Oh man, I will be pissed. But that is enough Destiny, okay? Megabank. How about we talk about Megabank? Megabank. This was such a lovely game, man. There's a lot of things I want to see added to the game, but I'm saying this as I haven't even completed the game that is out right now. I think. Is this true? I'm like 50 hours deep. I still haven't done every single achievement, which I guess that isn't really a bad thing, but still. I guess if I do want to experience everything, I'm gonna try and 100% it. Nah, okay, probably not, bro. Some of these challenges are crazy. I just did the Chaos Storm challenge, which was considered to be one of the hardest, but I think that was considered to be one of the hardest before they added an update, which made it a little bit easier when it came to a map and stuff. Basically, if you don't know what Megabank is, it's a roguelike or roguelite, I think. One of the two. It's just a bunch of goofy characters, a bunch of goofy items. Man, shout out to Dev, man. It's a really cool game. And I've been having a lot of fun with that game, man. Seriously. Bro, this dual toxicist is carrying me, bro. I can't lie. I do have the Breton Prime in my... Okay, you know what? No, not the Breton. What am I saying? The Burston Prime. Okay, I'm gonna switch to my Burston Prime. I don't know what it is, bro. The Burston Prime is... It's worse than the dual toxicist for me, bro. Look at this. Okay, it performs good. It's not a bad weapon, but I'm better off using the dual toxicist, I'm gonna be honest. Man, secondaries in this game really are just a different breed, man. They're they're better. Wait. Single target. Okay, I think this thing excels at single target damage, and the dual tox is just better at like non-single target damage. What would that be considered as? Multi-target damage? I think so. Multi-target damage. Yeah, because it does. I don't know. It does deal damage, but it doesn't have the AoE damage that the dual toxis has. So this is just a better burst. Single target damage thing. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's see how it does against the track center. Oh my! We just what? We just obliterated this guy. We've been obliterating these guys with the dual toxicist, but okay, that is definitely better for. Okay, wait. Let me try this one more time. Wait. Turn around, big boy. Book back. Whoa. Okay. It is definitely way better at single target damage. Okay, as long as I keep up all my abilities. I think there are so many nullifier bubbles that I don't even see when I jump inside of the nullifier bubbles. And my abilities just get cancelled. Bro, these corpors cancelled Christmas on my abilities the entire time. I don't know why. Well, I know why. The freaking nullifier bubbles, but still. There are so many nullifier bubbles that I don't even see when I jump inside of them. So I don't know when to reactivate my abilities. So the best course of action right here is to just activate my abilities all the time. And you know what I just realized? I reached level 30 with Trinity, so that's nice. So now my roar is, whoa, okay, only 61% damage. You know what is better than nothing? Then the energy vampire. I'm gonna be honest, I do not use this ability at all. Yeah, that's it. I guess I get more energy if I do use this. I don't know, I haven't been really running into energy trouble, so I'll probably... Okay, let me just press my second ability more. Now Link, 122% damage reduction. Wow, that's lovely. Duration is nice. 6 enemies affected instead of 3. That's actually a very big help. And a 30-meter radiance. I just said radiance. Radiance, there we go. And the blessing, 100% restoration and 75% damage reduction. Also lovely. It is crazy to think that a Warframe built around, you know, support, healing, health, all of those things. I still die so many times. It's just... It tells you how bad I am at this game, okay? But you know what the best thing about all of this is that I'm still... You know what? I'm having fun. I'm actually having fun trying to do this. Which I've been playing so much Warframe that I've just been trying to distance myself from Warframes. Except for when I record videos or when I stream. So I don't get, like, burnt out, you know? Burnt out? Burnt out. There we go. Wow. So that's also the reason why I'm playing Mega Bunk here and there, you know, trying to chill back in my chair, lay back in my chair. All of those things. You know what? No. Okay. This is on my mind the entire time. I still cannot believe, bro, there has to be a Destiny 3, bro. No way. Okay, I'm sorry. I keep talking about Destiny, but no way they delay a roadmap and there isn't going to be, bro, if it's not a Destiny 3, it has to be something. Bro, it literally... Bro, it has to be something. It has to be something, bro. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna announce like, hey guys, we're going back to one singular DLC because people didn't like the 2 DLC format. And that's it. And that's the only reason they did it. If that's it, I'm gonna be pissed. You know, once I'm also going to be pissed if they release a Destiny 3 and it's gonna have the Gjallarhorn. Okay, I said this before. The Gjallarhorn can have a pass to be in a Destiny 3. But so many people just need an entirely, like an actual new 3rd game. Not just, you know, a Destiny 2 and then a very big update. We need a separate, like, we need a different game. A very different game. Just imagine we get a Destiny 3 and like in the trailer for Destiny 3 they market the Gjallarhorn. Man, I'm gonna be so pissed, bro. We need new weapons, new classes, not new subclasses, new classes, new everything, bro. Alright, enough Destiny ranting. Let me just focus on my mission. Yep, alright, nice. Thank you. You know what? So many exercisers have been taken over, but it's not even that big of a problem, I'm gonna be honest. Now, I don't know where I'm gonna have the most trouble. Enemies are level 262 now. That's not really too big, I'm gonna be honest. That's not really... Bro, did you guys just see how many enemies this Nautilus just slimed out, bro? Oh man, this is... Shout out Flight. This is exactly what I need. This is exactly why I play Nautilus. Hey, you know what? I always use the Riga, just because early game I use the Riga, and that's really the only reason. I've used so much the Riga that I just got used to using the Riga. I barely use my Panzer Vulpifier except for when I play Hildren. Shout out Hildren and the Vulpifier, but apart from that I really only use the Riga and Nautilus since I have unlocked Nautilus. A couple of weeks ago or a week ago, I don't know, about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I wonder what your guys' go-to companion is. For me, well, obviously, freaking Deriga. Deriga's just so good at energy stuff. I don't know, priming, bro. So, like, Deriga's just the GOAT, bro. I'm gonna be honest. How that Deriga tilts backwards, Unk. I just died again.
Before it makes the contamination worse.
I just did it again, okay. Shout out Lil Tekka. I cannot believe, bro. That's why that ball is annoying, bro. That's why that ball is annoying. Okay, enemies why am I stuttering this much? Enemies have officially reached level 300. There we go. This is a nice milestone, guys, because yeah, this is not a nice milestone. This literally means nothing. I'm gonna be honest. I just wanted to talk. I've been silent for the past like 3 minutes or something, and my brain can't keep up. I don't know. I just gotta talk for some reason. Actually, I probably shouldn't talk. Well, once I start talking, that's when I start, you know, dying, if that makes sense. Because if I gotta focus on talking, I gotta not focus. I gotta unfocus on the gaming. Okay, so okay, there we go. Nice. So I gotta either I don't know. I have to choose, man. Unfortunately, I have to choose. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I thought Trinity was like absolute buns since she's the least used Warframe, but I'm gonna be honest. Trinity is quite good, man. I can't lie. Maybe it's because I've overloaded on a bunch of survivability things. I don't care. All right, a bunch of survivability things, and I still just died. Nice. This is why I'm always called dcarried. Okay, my Twitch chat likes to call me dcarried, but my supporters like to call me dcarry. Okay, because I carry people. Okay, I have carried people once or twice. That's about it. I've been carried myself, let's say, dozens of times, maybe even hundreds of times at this point. But who cares about that, guys? Come on, man. Let's make sure we mention the one time I carried somebody, okay? Let's let's do that. Okay, now it's getting a bit hectic. I'm gonna say a bit hectic. It's getting too hectic for my liking. So, man, it's not looking good, man. Now, also, I have a question, which I gotta do math right now. XCI is 108. Okay, so we're not halfway. We're getting close to halfway. Halfway would be XCI 54, isn't it? I think so, yeah. So at XCI 54, we are going to be halfway. Honestly, I hope I die before that. Okay, man. And if I'm gonna be honest, I could just sabotage myself, but guys, I'm a man of willpower. Is that true? You know what? Actually, that is quite true. I am a man of willpower. So I have to see this through, man. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I selected 3 Warframes because I thought I was gonna have a lot of trouble. Bro, this is actually going like better than I thought. I'm gonna be honest. Now imagine if I did this in a party. In a party, I would not only be pulling on my own weight. Maybe would I be pulling on my own weight? Honestly, I would. Am I lying? Actually, I don't know. I probably would be pulling my weight. But on top of all that, I would be helping my teammates a bunch with the healing, with the armor stripping as well. So I would be an actual support, okay? An actual support. Bro, I feel like Warframe could be like such a cool game if they added a bunch of like, I don't know. You can see we have support Warframes and stuff. Imagine there's like a game mode where you really have to min-max stuff. Because I never hear about Trinity being used. I'm gonna be honest. Well, it makes sense because Trinity is the least used Warframe. You know what? Actually, let me see where Trinity Prime is on top of this list. Trinity Prime. Trinity Prime is used 0.63%, which I'm gonna be honest, is that low? Let's see where that is. Wow, I'm stupid. This isn't quite low. This is almost half. I think, bro, Trinity Prime is actually in the middle of the list. So, wow, that's actually pretty cool. Honestly, now that I think about it, it probably would have made more sense if I did the least used Prime Warframes. Nah, never mind. Okay, the least used Prime Warframe is Gyre Prime, which released like literally in December or something, so that makes sense. Then it will be Banshee Prime. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea Banshee Prime existed. Then Limbo Prime, which I probably wouldn't be using, and then Grendel Prime. Do I have Grendel Prime? I honestly don't know. I actually don't know. So I would say actually Trinity is actually used a lot. I actually didn't know that. I guess the base Trinity isn't used a lot. I wonder what people in the comments are gonna say if this video is like fraudulent because I didn't go based off of I went based off of literally the least used Warframes. I didn't like combine Prime and normal. Wow. You know what? It's already I'm in too deep for that. Okay, pause. I have no idea how this is going better than me doing solo level cap on Revenant. Generally I have no idea. I don't know how far I got into the rounds or how many exercises I retired. I think it was like around 60 to 70. Don't make the joke. Okay, wow, that was stupid of me. Don't make the joke, guys. But I think it was around like exercise 60 to 70. So if we reach that on Trinity before we do that on Revenant, you guys will see how bad I am, guys. When you know what just happened? I don't know. I like to make jokes here and there, but I'm not good at gaming. Okay, no, I'm lying. Okay, I make it seem like I'm bad at gaming. I am good at certain games. I'm not good at every game. Warframes is a PvE game. How am I not good at this game? Good question. Good question. You know what we could talk about? Oh, you know what I just realized? No. This is so cool. Okay. Let me pause the game like this. Wait, no. Let me turn around. Wait, I'm gonna die. Okay, you know what? I'm not pausing the game. You know what I just realized? Every single time I shoot the enemies over here, the Legasite Harvest, I really just said that. Trax Legatus, the Trax Centurions, they don't spawn in my face because they spawn on top of the bubble and they get teleported to the beginning. That's what happens. Wow. I was not thinking about that. That's why I wasn't seeing them the entire time. Guys, I'm running into energy problems. Do you guys see this? It's the first time this has happened. I just died. Okay, now it's getting a bit too hectic for my liking. Guys, stop 1 second. Okay, stop 1 second. Okay, you know what? Activate my second ability on the target. On this, yep, there we go. Now I'm supposed to get energy left and right, I think, hopefully. Okay, that was hectic, but we managed to fix it. I managed to control it. I'm gonna just stop talking, okay? But man, Resident Evil, I've been playing the game. It's not really a horror game from what I've been told. I said it was a scary game and somebody made fun of me, so... Bro, it's a scary game, alright? The first 2 hours, there was so much screaming I did because I was so scared, I was so tense. Then the second and third time I played the game, Resident Evil 2, bro, I could not get jump scared. I'm gonna be... Okay, I just died. I got jump scared like... I don't know, in like a span of 4 hours I got jump scared like 3 times. And in the first playthrough I'm not kidding, I got jump scared probably like 20 times or something. I don't know, I just became immune to jump scares or something. But I would really want to see how Resident Evil 9 plays through. People say Resident Evil 7 is the scariest out of all of them. Which I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 2. Well, I already did that. I'm gonna be completing Claire's story actually. Then I'm gonna be doing Resident Evil 3. Then I'm gonna be doing Resident Evil 4 Remake. Then Resident Evil 7 and then 8. And then by the time I'm done with that, I'm probably already at Resident Evil 9. So we'll have to wait and see. And I've been seeing a bunch of clips about Leon being like a clip farmer or a farmer. Did I just say clip farmer? What's wrong with me? An aura farmer, there we go. This man sharpens a axe in the middle of combat. This man blasts zombies through the wall with like his heel or something. I don't know, bro. He has a chainsaw. Shout out Leon, man. The guy, the aura farmer. And they said the reason they didn't use him was because he doesn't get scared. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, oh my, wait. Okay, it's time to lock in. I'm saying it's time to lock in and W clutch. Do I got this? It's 3 against 1. Come on. Okay. Come on. Almost. Come on. Guys, I got this. Look. High key, I got this. Look at this. I'm so locked in. I'm sorry. Okay. Get this one. Did I do it? Why is it not going down? Come on, go down. Okay, it's going down. Woo. I don't know how this happened. Why am I doing so little damage? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. Okay. Did I get nerfed like mid-game? What just happened, bro? Or they gave me like a jump scare. They gave me a life scare, and now they reduced the amount of damage I did. Like, whoa. I'm stuttering, bro. What was that about? Okay, at the very least, I got this. Okay, calm down. I got this. Okay, now we're almost at half. You know what? I might not even be trying Harrow. I'm gonna be honest. Depending on how successful this attempt is, I'm not even gonna be using Harrow, man. Okay, maybe I will. We'll have to wait and see how soon I die. You know, I've died a couple of times, but I haven't used any of my revives, so I still have 6 revives left. The only way I can die in this if I let my exercises get captured and I don't pay attention, which, you know, just happened. I'm gonna be honest, it literally just happened. But I'm pretty sure that's also the only way I actually have been failing my runs, letting my things get captured. My bro, what are these exercises? Wow, it's Why is it so weird for me to comprehend, or so hard for me to comprehend? But the only reason I have been failing these runs is because I just kept, you know, letting my extra to get captured. I don't think I failed a single run because of the amount of revives I had left. I'm gonna be honest. Did I? I don't think so, honestly. You know what? I low-key ran out of things to talk about. I'm gonna be honest. Resident Evil, my guy Leon Kennedy. Shout out Leon Kennedy. See, all I gotta do is just say one thing, and bro, I know for a fact if I keep talking about Leon, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go on like a 4-minute ramble. So how about I don't do that? My question would be, what have you guys been doing for the past couple of weeks? What have I been doing for the past couple of weeks? No, I had in my mind what I was doing for the past couple of weeks. I forgot. So I don't have an answer actually. Do I have an answer? I don't know. I've just been playing Mega Bank like a lot. No, I forgot about this. You know what I've actually been doing a lot for the past couple of weeks? Bro, it's editing, man. If the bro, the amount of editing I've been doing is just my brains are so fried. It's not even a joke. My brains are literally fried. I stare at the screen all day long. I'm not exaggerating. For the past 2 weeks, because I wouldn't have to go to school, right? Or I was free from school. I don't know why I was just free from school for the past 2 weeks. Every single day I've been staring at my screen for like at the very least between 6 to 12 hours, which is not an exaggeration. I'm being, not only my brains are fried, my eyes are also fried, man. I can literally feel it right now. No, bro, remove that bubble. Remove the bubble, please. Remove the bubble. Next time, no. Remove the bubble. Remove it. Okay, don't get too close. Don't get too close to this. What do you want? Look at how much damage I'm doing with my. Oh my! I didn't know these amps do damage. Well, okay, I knew they did damage, but it's a quite a high amount of damage, bruh. Honestly, I don't use rolling guard like consciously. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really use rolling guard consciously. I think that's quite a big problem, I'm gonna be honest, because rolling guard is a very big help, not only for the status effects, but just being invulnerable if I get in a bad situation, right? And you know what I also just realized? The amount of survivability I have, I forgot to mention this every single time. I also have secondary fortifier on my dual toxicist. I did say it in the beginning, but on top of all of the shield stuff I have, on top of rolling guard, I also have secondary fortifier, and I still die. Bro, it is insane. It's insane. You know, there are a lot of people who do this for like pleasure. Okay, okay, that sounds wrong. Okay, pause on that. There's a lot of people who do this for fun. Okay, why didn't I just say do this for fun first? There's a lot of people who do this for fun. I don't know why, bro. I would say this is quite fun, but this is, bro, after this recording, my hairline is gonna pull back like 0.2 centimeters because it's quite stressful. Okay, it's a lot less stressful when you don't have a chat, you know, talking about your gameplay the entire time. But it's still quite stressful. Okay, I gotta keep up with all of the exercises and the enemies. Which the Nautilus, you know, takes care of the enemies for me. My abilities takes care of my survivability for me. You know what? It's just not a calming experience. It's a nice, just chill. It's a chill. It's kind of stressful, but it's also not really as stressful as I make it seem. I don't know if that makes sense. What did I even just die to? Okay, this might be it because I gotta revive with a quickness. Okay, how do I? Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's revive. There are 4 extra geysers. It's not gonna end well. This might be it. Psych. I'm lying. I just said this might be it. Guess what? This ain't it. We ain't giving up, okay? Shout out, who's the guy? Shout out that one Japanese man in the water who said don't give up. Shout out to him. That's the only one I could have You know what? Let me get these extra guys with a quickness and stop talking. Come on. Get some dual toxic stacks. Or incarnate stacks. Come on, headshot. There we go. Activate and start blasting. There we go. Activate the armor link, armor strip ability. Come on. Okay. Yep. Don't in the nullifier. Yep. Okay, I need some energy. Come on, Nautilus, do your thing. Prime the enemies. Manifold bond. Come on, something. Okay, exerciser. Headshot. I missed a couple of times. It's not looking good, bruv. Again. See, this is what I mean by stressful, okay? And I just died again. By the way, I used up one of my revives, so that's unfortunate, but... okay, Link, I have no more energy. Why am I all of a sudden running into energy problems? Okay, whoa. Where is this coming from? Did I just get nerfed when I revived for the first time? And I just did this again. Nice. and I just died again. Nice. Okay, alright. Yeah, now it's getting way too hectic for me to actually keep up. I don't know what's happening with my energy. I was having no energy trouble, and now I have energy trouble. What's this about, bro? Please just help me, bro. Please. Look at this. I have 50 energy left. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Please. You know what? I think I know what the problem is. Go ahead. Arm in the air and yeah. Let's go ahead and switch. W Aura. Shout out Trinity. This really was just an excuse for me to use the Trinity skin, man. I can't. The Trinity Gemini skin. I can't lie. Okay. This. That. Jumpy Wumpy. Exegizer. Yep. Shoot this guy and die. That rhymed. Just like prime time. Let me stop. Club. I gang. Yeah, I might be losing my mind. Low key. Okay, let's keep going. That exercise is done, so. Okay, all I need is Nautilus. Groove up the enemies, please. Prime them, and I get my energy. That's all I need. Please, Bro, what? Why? Why do I have energy troubles all of a sudden? This is like a mystery of the centuries, bro. Like, what happened? You know what I'm also realizing? Why is he not getting armor strip no more? He isn't getting armor strip anymore, even though I use my third ability. Is their armor getting too high, or their levels getting too high for my armor to, or for my ability to even armor strip them anymore? Is that what just happened? It's kind of weird that did happen. Does our armor? Look at this. My third ability is literally linked to him. I don't know. The armor isn't stripping anymore. I guess their armor is still being reduced, but not by a big enough amount for it to actually have an impact to fully armor strip them, I guess. And this might be where I call it quits. Okay. You know, I probably reached. Okay, this probably is where I call it quits. I think I've reached the same amount of exercises as I did in my Revenant run. I'm gonna be honest. I'm almost at 60 exercises. Wow, I cannot believe this. How did I perform the same with Revenant as I did with Trinity, bro? This is wow. That's nice. Look at this. There's nothing I can do. I can activate my ability, but okay, third ability. Like the only reason I stay alive is because I can spam my abilities, and then with Brief Respite I get shields. I get armor, I get shield to recharge, I get all of these things. You guys know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? I get shield gating. Wow. There was so much mental gymnastics for just to say the word shield gaining. My abilities basically give me the ability to shield gate, bro, but if I don't got abilities, what what can I do? I can only roll for, you know, rolling guard, but that's it. That's about it. So yeah, later. Shout out penguins. Penguins. I don't think I've ever called them penguins. Shout out Moist Critical. I'm gonna be so honest, people always give me tips on how to play my guy Harrow. Bro, no matter what you guys say, I'm so bad at playing Harrow, okay? I can put a fade on Harrow. I just realized. I can put a fade on Harrow. A fade on Harrow with dual tox assist. A lot of people on my Discord told me a fade Harrow is like boring. But I think he's easy to play, so... You know, on this channel, guess what we like? We like Revenant, okay? Yes, I'm a Revenant main. No, yes, I'm lying. No, I'm not a Revenant main, okay? Don't take that seriously. But we like simplicity, okay? My favorite Warframe is Valkyrie because you can activate your second ability, activate your talents, and boom, that's it. You can use the first and third ability. I almost never use my first and third ability. I have my first subsumed for... No, I have my third subsumed for Redfold Vance. And even Redfold Vance I barely used. I just activate second ability. I have the augment that makes sure every single kill the cooldown gets, or the ability duration gets increased. So I gotta activate it once, kill enemies, and that's it, man. Valkyrie, my most used Warframe, followed second only to Valkyrie Prime. Shout out JJK. But I really like simple Warframes, man. Really. I just did it again. Shout out Lil Tekka. Wow, this is not nice. Yeah, look at this. My energy is very low for some reason. I don't know where this is coming from. It is a big problem though. This is definitely a big problem though. Well, what do I do now? I can't throw myself into battle. There's no energy to be gained anywhere. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have switched to Zenuric because Madurai, yes, it's good for getting the what are they called? Like the Thrax enemies. It's good for dealing damage in amp form, but okay, second revive, nice. It's good for dealing damage in amp form, but I don't know. I've been using Zenuric since the start of the game, alright? And I just died again. It probably is the best option to call it quits early on, but... Okay, if the exercises get close, I'm calling it quits. And I just died another time. If I die one more time, I'm leaving because it's it's probably not possible. Okay, it's possible. Okay, it literally is possible, but knowing myself, yeah, yeah. Whoa. As soon as I start chain dying, this is... It's pretty much reps for me. Shout out Loki. As Loki would say, it's reps, youngin. This is something you only would know if you joined the Discord. That's why you should join the Discord, link in the description. And I just died again. Yeah, I'm calling it quits. Because it's either me dying the entire time, or it's also... Is my amp even doing damage? Oh, I'm not even dealing damage. Yeah, okay. You know what? Honestly, in my personal opinion, I did really good. Okay, really good is a stretch. I did good enough. Okay, I did good enough. Actually, I should 65 with Trinity. I kept dying the entire time. That is true. Well, for the second half, I guess you could say. But dying is dying is dying, right? An hour and 8 minutes. Honestly, it went way better than I thought. Okay, I thought I was gonna be dying at Exerciser 24, and I would be too, I would be too pissed, and I just wouldn't continue this. But man, this actually. Okay, I did nice. I did nice. All right. You know what? I'm proud of myself. I'm not gonna be too hard on myself. Let's switch to Hero. Do not mind. Okay, I'll show you guys a fashion. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything. Okay, this is my Hero fashion. This might be the zestiest Warframe I've ever completed. If you know completed, I fashioned. If you know anything about my like fashion frames, you know that I like. I guess flamboyant really is the word. Let's have a look. Okay, my Gauss. I have a weird Gauss. Yeah, you can. Okay, let's have a look at my Wukong. This was my initial Wukong. Honestly, this one I did all by myself. I'm so proud of this one. This is my other Wukong. You know, they're quite similar. I really love making zesty frames, I guess you could say. This is my Revenant. Yeah, I don't know. Flamboyant really is the word, man. Flamboyant really is the word. And you know what, Mesa, I'm just throwing Mesa on there. Mesa isn't really a zesty frame, but I just like this fashion. Did I have a zesty? No, okay. My Kullervo is just kind of... You know what, my Kullervo is like all over the place. Shout out my Kullervo fashion. My Kullervo fashion is probably my most... proud fashion that I have. Let's see. I don't know why this suddenly turned into like a fashion frame video, but okay, this is what I got on my Kullervo. This is my like a more the Kullervo you would see in the open air, I guess you could say. And this is like I would say this is quite unique. Well, what do you guys think? Honestly, this might be my proudest fashion paired with my Wukong fashion. I don't know. I don't know, this one, I don't know what it is. I feel like this one looks better, but I still prefer this one over the one with the gold and stuff. I don't know, man. Which none of this was actually the point of the point of me being here. Okay, alright, let's go with the Hero. So this is what I got on him now. I got a bunch of duration and strength. So evade, I'm gonna be honest. Duration is gonna be really good with evade. What else? I guess that's it. So what should we be doing evade for? Probably not the third ability. How about the second ability? Maybe the second ability? Diffuse ability over penance. I'm still not too sure about this. Honestly, I never used penance myself. So for me, this would probably be the best option. I don't know what other people usually do, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I have no Arcane Shards on this guy. Okay, let's do casting speed. How much Tau Force Jagger do I have? Okay, I do have a Hero Prime, but I'm not getting Hero out of here. By the way, Hero, I'm gonna see where he ranks. Hero Prime ranks just under Trinity, so that's also in the middle of the rankings. Hero himself, I would say... If you exclude Excalibur Prime, Hero is the 10th least used Warframe. There we go. With a usage of 0.09% this year, or 2025. Alright, should I put a Tau Forge casting speed? Honestly, why not? Okay, just put a Tau Forge casting speed. Should we just do... more shield capacity? Honestly, I don't think that's a smart idea, but are we here for smart ideas? No. You guys do gotta, like... Okay, I said this like 20 times in this video. I'm not good at this game. When people talk about interactions and stuff, I have no idea. I know it's testing. It's testing, you know, but I have no idea how people come to certain conclusions on certain interactions on certain Warframes. It's such a mystery to me. I genuinely don't know how. So now I put max shield on this guy. I don't know how that interact. What did I just do? I don't know how that interacts with arcane H's and stuff. Somebody's gonna tell me like, no, you can't do that. If you do that with Arcane Aegis, your shield is gonna be messed up. I don't know, bro. Shields recharge at 187 per second. Rate skills with max shields. Okay, so we got more. Okay. Ah, that's lovely. So we get a faster recharge time as well. Okay, let's just do this. Now my build is exactly the same. So Fortifier with my dual toxicist, burst and prime as well. Apart from that, honestly, I don't have too much things to say. That's really it. Are my pistols invisible? Are you guys seeing this? I think my pistols are invisible. Why am I not dealing damage with this guy? Nah, wait. Okay, wait. Do the third ability, energy per kill, 27. Then do evade. Wait, I don't have evade. Oh my. Okay. Look at the energy. Look at this. Yep, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. Oh my. This is lovely. Okay, so if I remember correctly, evade prompts me to use a bunch of headshot kills. So more headshot kills means more energy, which also means more... Wait, damage. I forgot about the bonus crit chance. Wait, I have 0 damage prevented. Come on. Do damage. Do that. 0 damage prevented. 14% crit chance. Alright. Bro, look at the amount of energy I'm getting. Oh nah. Okay, I love this evade already. Okay, I'm gonna just start using my burst and prime. If I also use my first ability, look at the amount of shields I have. 5,000 shields? This is lovely, bro. Red crits everywhere. Oh man, this is my type of build, man. Okay, use the third ability. Let's do 30 energy per kill. Oh man. Wow, this is okay. Shout out evade hero, I guess. And I think if we do get enough headshots, also bro, you know what? I can't even speak, bro. Why have I not tried this evade hero earlier, bro? Bro, this is lovely, man. Oh man, you know what? This is more than lovely. Look at the damage I'm dealing. This is not even me using the dual toxicist, bro. I think it's a little bit harder to get headshots with the dual toxicist than it is. Is this gas? Does my bursten have gas? Did I build my burst for gas? Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I think the way to play this guy is to just shoot your... literally just shoot and just use the first ability just all the time, bro. Oh my... Bro. Okay, you know what the annoying thing about this is? My ring finger is off the trigger. Is off my A key, so... I don't know, I guess that's... I mean, it's kind of annoying, it's not really too bad. I don't know. But yeah, on top of having evade, I also have a bunch of shields. Also have a bunch of fortifier stacks. Bro, if I die right here, somebody cancel me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I still haven't run out of my first evade like activation. This is... Bro, this evade has been going for 4.5 minutes, bro. This is... This is insane, man. Okay, I am so cooked. You know what I just now realized? Okay, I'm too focused on killing enemies because... Bro, okay. Shoot it. Oh, look at the bar. Look at the bar. This is crazy, bro. 10 minutes in. 10 minutes in, I'm almost failing the mission, bro. Come on. Okay, come on. Get this guy. Return to what? No. Okay. No. Okay. Let me... No. Let me explain myself. I was so focused on killing because of the... Okay, this is gonna sound stupid. My screen just looked... there was just a bunch of things happening on my screen. Did I get distracted? Bro, I'm a grown man saying this stuff, bro. What's up with me, man? I got distracted by colors on my screen. And I failed the mission like 10 minutes in? Okay. Bro, I'm gonna be honest, this was super easy. I don't know if I got... Did I just in such a short amount of time get addicted to killing these enemies? Bro, wow, I actually cannot believe myself. I just realized, what did I just do? Honestly, I think I'm just tweaking. Take your time. You know what? I'm quite embarrassed, but I'm low-key... I'm actually tripping. I don't know why. Yeah, okay. If you aren't me, you probably could do this with Trinity. Okay, Trinity went way better than I expected. I think if you're more skilled than me, obviously you can do this with Trinity. Shout out to Mr. Sirius Silver Quiff again for the build. But this is definitely possible on Trinity. This is definitely possible on Hero. I just know that for a fact because whatever I just did... Bro, you know what the thing... Okay, I think I got too distracted. I don't know what's up with me. Now, what I will reveal is this, okay? But I was going to assume that I didn't have enough time to do... Or what I assumed before I started recording this was I'm gonna die the entire time. So I had to try 3 different Warframes. But I didn't die the entire time. Or I didn't die early on, that's what I meant. Trinity, I died, or I failed the run after 1 hour and 8 minutes, which is quite cool, in my opinion. Hero, I died after 10 minutes, okay, but guys, no. If you are better than me, which you probably are, this is gonna be very easy, I'm gonna be honest. Especially with evade. I don't know if it's still possible without evade. You know what? I wasn't really dependent on... Okay, I was pretty dependent on evade. Nah, evade is very... It's lovely, guys. It's lovely. Because on top of having evade, which is being invisible, you also get health per kill. I think you deal more crit damage, don't you? Oh, wait, never mind. It's only... Okay, you're only invisible and you get health per kill. That's it for the second ability. For the first ability, you also get a bunch of shields. 420 shields per hit. Which, well, it's actually quite crazy. And I already have 3,400 shields. And the overshield capacity is doubled. I don't know what the normal overshield capacity is, but I think I reached like more than 5,000 shields in the mission. Then the third ability, a bunch of energy, bro. This is just energy, energy for free. And then the fourth ability, I only used the fourth ability once. Probably should have used it more, which was going to give me, let's see, a 4x headshot multiplier. I don't know what the max boost is. Is it like 50% crit chance, I think? So it's like a 50% crit chance and then 4x headshot. You guys probably know more about all of this stuff than I do, but bruh, it's very possible on Hero, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you would want to see me do next. I'm urging towards, or I'm thinking, I'm leaning towards trying level cap with the 3 most used Warframes, which is, I have the list next to me: Wukong Prime, Gauss Prime, and Volt Prime, alright? Which Gauss Prime, I did not know this guy was used so much, or Wukong. I did not know Wukong was used so much. But if that's something you guys want to see, just let me know, because I might be doing that next, man. But what I'm doing next is Resident Evil, guys. Go to my live streams, I'm playing Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, 4, 7 and 8, there we go, and 9 as well, don't forget that, guys. But just let me know in the comments. Comment "Je ne parle pas français," which means I don't speak French in French. If you comment that, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just I don't know. Comment that if you want to comment that. I appreciate everyone for watching, and that sounded weird. I appreciate everyone for watching. I see you. Have a great noon, afternoon, and night. Great night. I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.